Hi, let's draw a fish from a triangle. We'll be using some white paper, pencil, an eraser, a black marker, and something to color with, maybe some crayons or colored pencils. You might want to check out my art supplies video where I leave some tips on how to use them. Don't forget, put some paper, some cardboard or poster board under your drawing so that when you're using the black marker, it doesn't go through your drawing onto the table.
Sketch or strung, let's have some fun telling stories.
Uke-n-draw!
We'll start with our pencil and we'll draw the basic shapes of the character. We'll come back with a black marker and trace those lines, and then we'll add some color. A triangle has 3 sides. When we draw our triangle, it will look something like this. And then we'll draw a small circle touching the top line, and that will become the eye. I'll put another line here for the mouth. We'll use that later. And then we draw a small triangle at the back of the fish, and that will become the tail. Now in the middle of the triangle, we put a curved line, which is the gill, and then a small triangle fin behind that. And then I'll draw a straight line across the top and bottom of the body of the fish, and those will become the top and bottom fins. Now at this point, your shapes should look kind of like this. A large triangle for the body, a smaller triangle for the tail, and a little tiny triangle for the side fin. A circle for the eye, plus a few extra lines for the gill and the mouth and the top and bottom fins. If your shapes look like these, you're ready for the next step, which is to lay down the pencil and pick up a black marker. I'll start by tracing the small circle, which is the eye, and then I'll trace the big triangle, which is the fish's body. The top of the fish's body, the bottom of the fish, and the back end of the fish, and I'll leave a little gap there where I can connect the tail, which is the smaller triangle, like that. And then behind the eye, put that curved line and a small triangle fin right behind that. Then I'll trace those pencil lines at the top and bottom of the triangle, which were the top and bottom fins. I'll trace the mouth line and then add a little dot to the middle of the eye and start adding some detail, like the eyebrow and some of the smaller lines on the fins. Kind of fill in the top shape and the bottom shape. Those are the fins. And the tail, just put some lines on there to make them look more finny, more like a fin, more like a tail. And then on the side of the fish where he has little scales, we'll put the letter C. The letter C makes a great little scale shape. And then we'll finish up with some bubbles. All of these small details really add to your drawing. There you have our triangle fish. And now we can pick up our eraser and erase the pencil lines. We used those pencil lines so we would know where to put the ink lines, but now that the drawing is finished, we can go back and erase all of the pencil lines. And when you're finished, you should have just a nice clean black ink drawing of your triangle fish. And now it's time to start adding some color. I'll speed this part of the video up so you get a quick idea of how I would color this fish, but feel free to add your own details, maybe some polka dots or a different color, and take your time. Have fun. Well, that was fun. We drew a fish from a triangle. Thanks for joining me. Remember, every great story needs a great character, and with some practice, you'll be drawing some great characters to tell your special stories. So until next time, have fun. See you then.